Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off with a quick one, and we're talking about Cemu graphics packs, community-made graphics packs for Cemu, and this just got a brand new release. So at the time of filming, version 9.02 is the latest update, and this is the first update since August of 2023. It fixes a graphics issue in Mario and Sonic Rio, but there still seem to be some issues with Mario and Sonic Sochi. Moving on, and we're talking about Nintendo Switch Flash Cart MIG Switch, and MIG Switch also got a brand new update. So at the time of filming, there's some new firmware, version 1.1.0, and they say the key improvements improve boot up time for exFAT fragmented XCI files, and improves ROM launch detection. And on top of that, they say they want to confirm that the MIG dumper design is final, and they are slowly starting towards production, while trying to keep a strong pace with the MIG card that they're still behind with. Now, here was the previous design for the dumper, and I'm wondering what the final design is going to look like, if it's going to change. Next up, we're talking about an open world Terminator game. It's called Terminator Survivors, and the launch date for this one is set to be October 24th of this year. Unfortunately, the trailer does not have any gameplay in it. It's just a cutscene, but at the same time, it looks pretty exciting. The setting for this game is between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. It will be heading to PS5 and Xbox, but as far as I know, it's going to be hitting PC first. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Would Terminator Survivors open world be of interest? Next up, we're talking about Embracer, and Bloomberg is reporting that Embracer is set to sell Saber Interactive, the studio currently working on the Knights of the Old Republic remake, for $500 million. And the crazy thing here is that Bloomberg states Embracer purchased Saber for $525 million back in 2020, so they're taking about a $25 million bath. If I had to guess, I'd say this might be good news for the Knights of the Old Republic remake, but at the same time here, it might not be. It might delay the game even further. Let me know your thoughts about this acquisition in the comments below. And on top of that, there's rumors swirling around that Embracer is about to sell Gearbox, the studio behind Borderlands. Next up, we're talking about Tekken 8, and it appears that Bandai Namco have added in microtransactions in the form of the Tekken shop. There appear to be a lot of mixed reactions about this, and taking a look at some of the reactions, and it seems there's more negative reactions than positive ones. This person says here, while better priced than Street Fighter 6, adding a microtransaction shop after all reviews are out is a scumbag behavior. One of the many things people are complaining about is the Tekken coin situation, so you have to buy Tekken coins in bundles. And if we take a look on the shop here, there's some costumes being sold at 400 coins. But you have to buy a 500 coin bundle in order to get 400 coins. So you buy the costume and you're left holding 100 coins. Now, I am not a fan of this practice. I mean, in my opinion, it results in people overpaying for things. Next up, we're talking about some Linux stuff, and this is amazing news if you've got an NVIDIA GPU. NVK, which is an open source Vulkan driver for NVIDIA hardware in Mesa, just got its first stable release. And it's worth pointing out that NVK is still a work in progress, and it's only going to get better from here. But this is awesome for open source stuff on Linux. Moving on, and we're talking about Vampire Survivors, and Vampire Survivors just got a brand new update. So this new patch includes a whole bunch of bug fixes, 7 new extra achievements, 1 new bonus stage, 2 new characters, 4 new weapons, and 1 new relic. Next up, we're talking about a brand new Super Mario 64 mod, and this one is called Infinite Mario 64. Version 0.1 just dropped, and the tagline here, what if you could play Super Mario 64 forever? So Infinite Mario 64 is a random level generator for Super Mario 64, and it was created using Godot. This one is on itch.io. I'll drop a link to it in the description below in the event that you wanted to learn more about it. The developer is still working on it. This is only version 0.1, and as far as I know, they will be adding more features in soon. Next up, we're talking about Toys for Bob, a well-known game studio behind games like Crash Bandicoot 4, Spyro Reignited, and even more. And they announced today that they are going indie. From my understanding, Toys for Bob was previously under Activision and Microsoft, and now they're back on their own, so they're going to get a lot more freedom here. I'm supportive of this, and apparently so is Activision and Microsoft. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. And last up here, we're talking about the Tecno Pocket Go, which is a very interesting product. It was recently announced, and it's basically a handheld PC with AR glasses as the monitor. I was initially skeptical about this, but it appears to be the real deal. I'll drop a link to this YouTube video in the description below and you can see the product in action. Obviously, the controller is absolutely massive, which is arguably to be expected considering it's basically a Steam Deck or an Asus ROG Ally without the screen and squished together. The screen being the AR glasses is a cool concept, but could be annoying too. They're saying that this is going to be powered by an AMD Ryzen 7 8840HS with 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, and a 50 watt-hour battery. Unfortunately, we don't have a clear idea of the performance of this device, especially at 35 watts, or what the price is going to be. I'm assuming we're going to find out pretty soon. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of it in the comments below. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.